If you have the opportunity to go to Benin and make any donation, will you still go?
Oh yes, every day.
At this point, advise the federal government, especially, on the distribution of federal resources.
If we are in a normal country, by now, Wike supposed to resign. By now, EFCC supposed to invite Wike.
Let me express my profound gratitude to God and the leadership of the party.
Hold on, my people, before we continue with the rest of the video. So P2B was live in Anambra State in his alma mater, where he donated 50 million naira, for the development of the school and for so many projects which he, they pinpointed out. And in that development, the big man took the opportunity to reply to Edo State Governor. They asked him about the security threat, which, the Edo State Governor made about him. He said that was not a threat, that he's used to a threat. Say anytime he wishes to go to Edo State, he will go, regardless of what the governor says. Omo, the boss no be here. Meanwhile, Kwakwanso don accuse Tinubu of neglecting the north while enriching the south and southeast. According to Kwakwanso, say the allocation of funds and the projects we say Tinubu don dey do since he assumed office is mainly for the south and the south. He say the northerners are not gaining anything, and it is high time the Tinubu does better, because they are not happy. We've seen a whole lot of issues going on. How the northerners are already planning to actually rig the election, or actually to dethrone Tinubu rather, come 2027. But then we know that Tinubu has a plan, for whatever he does, he always has, a backup. Already the big man has filed for another approval of about $147 million loan, from different World Bank out there, which according to some Nigerians is meant to actually secure his election and make sure there's enough money on ground to actually distribute come 2027 general election. Meanwhile, Fayose is seeking justice. Fayose said it is high time Wike gets arrested. The big man don't blow whistle, say Wike is one of the biggest only where we get for town. After Wike allocated over 6,000 hectares of land to his 2 children, and also another about 3,000 hectares of land also to his 90-year-old father. This one shocked Nigerians, because nobody has been able to account to it. The People's Gazette brought out some documents proving that Wike actually owns those plot of land, some of which cost about $400 million. Some and that of his 2 sons cost about 6-point-something billion. And these lands, according to them, say we can never even make payment for them, and the allocation of the land is illegal. Meanwhile, PDP, has sworn in a new national chairman after Ganduje. At the moment, Ganduje is at the point of pie, because the guy has been sick and he's been flown abroad for treatment. These people are people that have stayed in power for many years and has ruled this Nigeria for many years, yet they could not provide medical health facilities here in Nigeria to be treated whenever they are sick. Rather, they trust the hands of the white people much more than developing the country and providing those necessary equipment for treatment anytime they are sick. The matter not be here. I'm going to play in the first video of which is that of the big man himself. Peter will be responding to critics. The reply has been trending everywhere. Like this particular one is shocked everyone, because nobody was expecting that P2B will actually make this statement, donating a whopping 50 million naira and still going around doing more. This is just a statement that P2B is after the development of lives and not just for political gains and all of that. Watch the video to the end, guys. Subscribe to this channel and stay tuned, because after this particular one, I'll be playing the next video of Kwakwanso. This one has already generated a lot of speculation, because a big man Kwakwanso, we know, is one of the biggest political might in the north, and whenever he makes a statement like this, there's always an earthquake all over the country. Watch the video and don't forget to share.
If you have the opportunity to go to Benin and make any donation, will you still go?
Oh yes, every day. Trust me. I will go.
Despite the threat?
No, there's no threat. All those things are, like I said, it doesn't make any sense to me. You know how many times I'm trading all over Nigeria? I receive threat every day, actually. Once you're here in Burkina, I see stress every day and everyone. I'm in school today. I'm going to be in school somewhere in Nigeria tomorrow. I'm going to be in school somewhere on Saturday. I'm going to be in school on Sunday and Monday. So, I'm talking about
Okute.
We are here, oh, we are here. Oh.
Welcome back again, guys. Still on the matter where this saw so the big man himself, Peter Obi, as you saw in that video, donated 50 million naira and is still on. According to him, tomorrow is going to be in another part of Nigeria, of course, in another institution, doing the same thing. All he's about is impacting life, according to him. What people are talking about politics and how 2027 is going to be is not his business. According to him, politics never starts. Say this one so is just a way of touching life and making sure that the lives of Nigerians, are changed. Meanwhile, Kwakwanso done a blast everywhere. Everywhere done they shake already because the big man statement is always carrying a whole lot of weight. We know and we have heard some rumor that come 2027 general election, Kwakwanso and Tinubu is going to be a running mate. How possible is that? Of course, we all know that Kwakwanso is one guy that is very, very stubborn when it comes to coalition. He has refused to join any coalition because a whole lot of people believe that he himself believes that, he can do it without any support and all of that. We saw, what he did in 2023. He came out with just 1.something million votes against other political might like Peter Obi, Atiku Abubakar, and the big man himself, Tinubu, who won the election by an INEC decision. Watch the video today because this guy made a lot of points with the way he was speaking, and you could tell that he's very, very angry at Tinubu. Say there's a lot of partiality in the system. Watch the video and don't forget to smash the like button and stay tuned because after this one, I will be exposing a whole lot of secrets about Wike. Wike don't they overdo, and Nigerians are calling for immediate investigation from the EFCC and also immediate suspension by the federal government.
At this point, I advise the federal government, especially, on the distribution of federal resources. From the information available to us, it's like most of the national budget is now tilting to one direction in this country. Yesterday, I was to come by air. Unfortunately, my airline decided to shift our takeoff from 3 to 8 p.m. I had to come by road. From Abuja to Kaduna to Kano was a hell. Terrible. Very bad road. And this is the road that was started many years ago, right from the beginning of the leadership of the APC. Now we are told that there is a road now from the south to east. Let me say at this point that we support infrastructure anywhere in this country. In fact, I was telling myself that I wished that road was done before 2023 election because I was the only aspirant or candidate who traveled to all nooks and corners across this country. I would have used that road. So we support roads everywhere and any other thing that is good for the people, especially for the masses. But a situation where government is taking our resources and dumping it in what part of the country, and other parts of the country are left just like that, I don't believe that is the right thing to do by the government itself. And this is the time for the government to change, to convince our people that the government is not just on one side of the country. Once again, Your Excellency the Governor, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I hope all those who have got one thing or the other to add to this committee work should do it between now and Saturday on the committee.
Alright guys, if you actually watch that video up until now, you believe me that yes, the big man Kwakwanso is not joking. He said it is high time the government, look into the matter. Say they are no longer happy. The Northerners has been cheated. This is the first time a Northerner is actually speaking up like this against the government. Although not just like, but in this particular direction of saying that the Northerners has been cheated, no significant project has been allocated to them. Of course, we've seen some big, projects which the Buhari himself, Tinubu rather, has embarked on. We have seen the Lagos to Calabar Coastal Road, which is costing about 700 to 800 million dollars. Yes, the big politicians in the north are not happy about this. They say this allocation of infrastructural development is not supposed to be one side. They say the Tinubu himself is favoring the south and the southeast at this moment. Say he needs to manage and balance the country, because the country is not owned by one particular sector. Some people say that this is actually being tribalistic, this is actually being sentimental, but then what do you think Tinubu has actually done for the north so far? Me, I don't really know, because this government so far, me say I don't even know what they don't even do for the south and the southeast when they even come the yan they talk all this one, because Tinubu come 2027, Nigerians are already tired and fed up of the man. Anybody who comes out, we just pray that the ADC coalition will not be a coalition, but it will be a coalition that will bring out a formidable candidate who can unseat the present administration. Meanwhile, Wike matter is still they go on. We know Fayose will not allow the matter to rest. He has already filed a complaint against Wike, illegal smuggling up or claiming of lands in FCT. Since he was made a federal capital territory, the big man has seized the opportunity to ensure that he loots everything concerning Nigeria. Watch the video to the end and stay tuned, because the big man from the new PDP, whether PDP or APC rather, governor, chairman has been sworn in, and he has a lot to say. According to him, he said he's going to ensure that a lot of governors, already APC has 23 governors, he said more will be joining the APC, because he's going to ensure it as a national party chairman. Watch the video, guys, and listen to Fayose, because Fayose made a lot of points. They might not be here.
If we are in a normal world, normal country where they normal, country where they work well, not the country where be a gang bad the country. If we are in a normal country, by now, Wike supposed to resign. By now, EFCC supposed to invite Wike. Do you know the irony of life? I applied for a land 1,000 square meter in Abuja 2005, 20 years ago. That time, Wike Pikin will be 5 years old. Now, 20 years after, when Wike Pikin don't be 25, Wike Pikin get land before me. Can you see the abuse of power? The abuse of power going on in our country now. Wallahi, if we the people don't speak up and come out to fight this injustice in our land, we are going to hand the same country over like this, messed up. If we are in a normal country by now, EFCC supposed to invite Wike. In fact, police supposed to pick up Wike Pikin. When I applied for land, Wike Pikin was 5 years old. Now, 20 years after, they never give me one plot. But Wike Pikin don't get hectares, allegedly. Hectares of land, allegedly. And we call it a country. Hey, Luti Daru. The country don't scatter. And now they do it, they don't care. They do it without care. So go do what you now want to do. You now see what thing they happen. You now see allocating land to people, and so many people have applied 25 years ago. Common one plot they no get. It's now cutting hectares. It's like round tripping now. You know the way then they do dollar, then go sell dollar for you cheap. You go and resell. Land in Abuja, then go allocate it to them people. They will now go and resell to we developer at a very exorbitant. You see what thing they happen? Normal country. Nigeria no normal. Oh yeah, now make it now continue. Kongun.
Still on the matter where the sub guys, this issue of Wike actually looting land in FCT is becoming very outrageous. At this point, you can tell that there's a lot of partiality. According to Fayose, he, in 2005, had even demanded for some land, piece of land, about 1,000 hectares of land in that same FCT, and it was not approved, or it has not been approved since 2005. This is about 20 years. And Wike's son, who is supposedly 25 years, 5 years old when he actually applied for that land, has gotten over 2,000 hectares of land, and the other of the son has gotten about 1,500 hectares of land, combining together, and the worth is about $6.something billion, and these guys are still underage. According to them, you must have lived in FCT for at least 1 full year for you to be able to own a land in FCT. And according to the report that is reaching Nigerians, Wike children has not even spent up to a month in FCT, yet they own thousands and thousands of hectares of land. And Wike's father, who is sick to the point of by 90-year-old man, Wike don't allocate all the lands in FCT, give the man. The matter not be here going there, because already they drag the matter go court. We know how Nigerians be now. The matter not go just end like that, but we know the politician, they will never listen. We've seen what is happening between Senator Natasha and the big man himself, Akpabio. No issues, as these issues has not been resolved. She has been bounced out of court a few days ago, and the matter is still on. Suing each other from one court to another, spending money and all of that, appealing, and the whole thing has been happening in the system is just messed up. Let me allow you to watch the video and see what the new APC chairman has to say. The APC chairman, the big man, is making a whole lot of boasts. Nigerians are already tired of APC, and you getting this position of a governor, whatever they call it, party national chairman, for him is one of the biggest appointments you could have. We saw what happened to Ganduje. The man when no get mouth still. See, one thing is that once you're becoming irrelevant, Tinubu will replace you. Ganduje at the moment is very sick, and they are even asking for Nigerians to actually pray for him. Listen to what the party chairman had to say, because there was a lot of arguments, a lot of controversial statements, a lot of contradictory statements which he made regarding his assumption as a new national APC chairman.
President and members of NEC, let me express my profound gratitude to God and the leadership of the party, from the president to the governors and the National Assembly members and all members of NEC, for reposing this big burden and trust also in me to lead the party at this junction. Let me thank you also for picking me among millions of members of this party, and the party will see me good enough and responsible enough to take this party to the next level. I do not take this mandate for granted. I want to accept it with gratitude and with my full heart and full mind to work together with you to build the party, knowing that all of us here are the mechanics of the party, and the party is our vehicle, and we'll fix it and move it to our destination of choice. I pledge without hesitation that I will work with everybody in the party, I'll unite the party, I'll build the party, I'll expand the party with you as the focus and the building block and the support that I will require to drive the party as needed by all of us so that we can fulfill the dream of Nigerians who have reposed their hope in the Renew Hope agenda. Lastly, I'll trust and look up to the leadership of the party, members of the party, and all of you seated here for us to fulfill the dream that Nigerians have on the APC. Thank you and God bless you.
So my people, welcome back again. A wrap up for the matter we don't solve. So regarding the issue of Kwakwanso, for Kwakwanso, this statement carries weight too, and it is high time the APC actually think and do better. Of course, lately there's been a whole lot of ministerial positions, a lot of appointments which Tinubu has given to the Northerners. Of course, we know the big man now. Once he is up to something like this, he will do one or two things and make you feel that you're actually part of him. You understand? Before Tinubu actually became the president, we were feeling that Shetima is going to be the one ruling. But never in the history of Nigerian politics, has the vice president ever overtaken the president himself. We've always seen it. You see, the time of the Obasanjo and Atiku, that was the only time Obasanjo is still regretting for giving Atiku that chance. We saw the time of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan and his vice that time, I've forgotten his name, Nnamani Sambu. Understand, these guys were even quiet. Nnamani Sambu even tried. At some point, his voice was heard. But you see, this present administration, the big man, is nowhere to be heard. Like, we felt that he's going to be in control of power, that probably Tinubu go by and, he, Shetima, will take over the government. But at this point, it is already seen that Shetima is powerless. Shetima, according to rumor, will be replaced come 2027 general election. We know what Tinubu is capable of doing, and we know that once he makes a decision, he stands by it. Omo, let me know your opinion regarding the movement of Peter Obi going from one place to another, ensuring that a good number of Nigerians' lives is being touched and transformed. The agenda is taking Nigerians out of poverty and giving Nigerians a good life. This is how much we can take on this one. Now, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, stay tuned because more videos like this will be dropping. Don't forget to turn on the notification button so that you'll be the first to get notified when videos like this drop. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you on my next video.